Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too. They're the tone setters for these guys, and the entire team feeds off of what they do.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And the way they played last week defensively, you look at the tape, it looks like they had extra guys on the field, and they thoroughly shut down that offense.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Leading them out is the Austin, Texas native at quarterback. It's Baker Mayfield.
And normally in this spot, we talk about passing numbers from last week, but this time, it's all about the rushing. 3 times he found the end zone in his last ball game. He is a do-everything quarterback, and you have to expect we'll see him call his own number here as well.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. And you see the numbers for Irving in last week's ball game. 14 carries, 115 yards, and a touchdown.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Buccaneers first down.
Play fake. Mayfield. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 49ers 38-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Buccaneers first down.
To throw, Mayfield. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
To number 7, Bucky Irving. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Mayfield looks to throw. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Irving. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop it right where it all started. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
For the Buccaneers field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And leading them out, their signal caller now in his 4th season in the NFL.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Purdy now to throw. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Purdy. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been doing it through the air and on the ground to start the season. Currently leading the NFL in rushing yards by a quarterback here in the month of September. On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Mayfield down. Over the middle, complete. That's Evans. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The Buccaneers first down.
Mayfield to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Mayfield. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on. I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run through some second and that long, and that element of surprise, I think helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like second and impossible. Now has him within throwing range of a first down.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They find themselves down here after an interception on their opening drive led to a field goal. But all in all, you'd have to say fortunate to be only down 6.
Yeah, and you know how teams huddle on the sideline before they come out on the field in between series? Guaranteed what's said there is, guess what, guys? We take this ball, move it downfield, put it in the end zone, we're right back to even.
6-0 our score after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Get set, get set.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
First down.
3-4 defense, and that O-line really dominated the D-line on that play.
And think of it this way. With a 3-4, you have a natural bubble over each guard because those guys don't have defenders over them. Oftentimes, if you want to run up the middle, they can get upfield and get on the linebackers right now, and that gives the running back a heck of a chance to get.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Brian Robinson Jr., his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners are an extra point away from capturing the lead. So how about that for your first carry of the game? Not bad.
How about that, and not bad at all? I think you earned himself a little bit more work, partner, because that's what you want from your number 2 or your number 3 running backs. You want him to come in with the fresh legs, give your team a little jolt, and he did it right there. Best way to lobby for more playing time? Have runs like that.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield set to take over once more. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but with the wheels as well. NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. As he throws there, incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing, Mayfield. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
No, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now in this ball game, and they got the victory last week against the Rams, so some good momentum as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Purdy. He'll get this to Jennings over the middle. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Purdy looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, San Francisco.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 40.
McCaffrey on the counter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
And it's 4th down.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down.
San Francisco.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken around the 12. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Mike Evans of the Tampa offense about to set up shop. He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that, Charles. Defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him.
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football, that can shred a defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch, get downfield, gain even more, score touchdowns, all of that. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch as this progresses, to see how they defend him and how he changes up his game in order to try and keep getting open. It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
He's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. A lot of of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
180.
Here's Mayfield. Pass complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A run up the middle with Irving. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
12 more yards. That's another Buccaneers.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 43 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Rolling to his right. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. That could be an important swing right there. Touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And he puts this one through as the lead moves to 13-7. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Now Purdy. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Connects with Kittle underneath. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. We'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back to throw, Purdy. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Throwing here, Purdy. He'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. 2nd down and goal. Purdy. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run. No timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. The 49ers offense and Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. That one a first down pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup. First down, San Francisco.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Operating from the gun, Purdy. And down he goes, a Buccaneers sack. Logan Hall breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays. That is caught. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Purdy off the play fake. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18.
A gain of 14. First down, 49ers.
Operating from the gun. Purdy. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now a 2nd and 6. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Purdy now to throw. Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here. And the Niners are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Robinson is in. Touchdown 49ers. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was capped off by the touchdown run for Brian Robinson. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball is gone. Didn't happen in this case.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Down San Francisco.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. Purdy. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now with Purdy. That's caught by Jennings. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Eddie Pinheiro on for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
And this is up and good from Pinheiro. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now.
17.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Back now comes Tampa Bay. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive, a little more pep in their step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
Coach will just be relieved that they recoup with a score here, right?
I think Coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
47 on the play.
Mayfield off the play fake. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Tampa. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Now a 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. He's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. I don't think that was a blitz, was it?
No, not at all. I mean, there was no blitz called on the play, had other responsibilities, but he saw an opportunity, saw a path, and he took it.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for our Buccaneers. First down.
Throwing. Mayfield. Buying time to his left. 20. Down the left sideline. And finally down at the 9-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Buccaneers, first down.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
4-yard gain. Brings up second and
Mayfield.
at the Niners' 5-yard line.
To the right side, catch made by Ibuka. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Flushed out right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Bucs have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Niners set to take over on offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Brings up second and 4.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the 49ers first down.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up second and 11.
Purdy looking to throw. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Purdy from the gun. Connects with Kittle underneath. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Purdy to throw. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. Throwing, Purdy. Will get this into the hands of Ayuk. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the left hash, this from 37.
A 37-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And with a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied. So a big kick to get this back to even. And now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you, but you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
Now Mayfield escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Mayfield to throw. Quick throw, finding Mike Evans. And he's brought down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here's Baker. There's Evans again, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. He completes it to Evans. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
All right, let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their #1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Here now, 2nd and goal. Mayfield. He'll buy some time right. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Purdy with one final shot here. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Tampa Bay, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.